What's on the project?
Well, it's time to get excited about our next guest.
If you think burlesque is about feather boas, rhinestones and Moulin Rouge, well, you're kind of on the right track. Just please don't bring up that Christina Aguilera film. Seriously, just pick a note and stick to it. At its core, burlesque is a high-production strip tease, but the emphasis is less on the strip and more on the tease. And this little lady is the modern-day pin-up girl. Dita Von Teese began performing burlesque in the early 90s and has since become a one-woman empire with her signature look, her incredible props, including the legendary oversized martini glass, and her uncanny ability to make everything she wears look so damn sexy.
Please welcome Dita Von Teese. Welcome, Dita. Thank you. Burlesque is such a glamorous industry, particularly to someone like me, who's a mum.
Industry, that's funny.
It is so beautiful to watch, and I suppose it's escapism for a lot of us. You're an extremely glamorous woman, but you do your own hair and makeup yourself.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get ready?
I don't. It depends. It depends on what I'm doing. Like, you know, I can get out the door in 20 minutes if I need to. But like, I like to take my time, about an hour. Usually, like if I'm going to get red carpet ready, I spend like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know.
What if you go into a 7-Eleven? How long would it take?
Well, I can get out of the house really quickly. You'd be surprised. I'm not as high maintenance as I look.
No, fair enough. And you're gorgeous. Do you ever just wear tracksuits and moccasins?
I did on Halloween a few days ago. I wore
so that's Halloween?
I wore jeans.
My every day is your Halloween, is always.
To the Melbourne Cup tomorrow.
Yes.
It's a long day, and we do see some young women at the end of it not looking exactly socially acceptable. What's your tip to them? How do you keep yourself nice at something like that?
I don't know. I guess there's decorum involved in these things. That's the whole point of the hats and all of it is like decorum and ritual. So, you know, wear shoes that you can handle.
They probably don't know what that word means, to be honest.
I'm kind of looking forward to that. It sounds like a spectacle.
It is
but it
certainly
won't be happening to me.
Now, Dita, your lingerie is beautiful, a little bit risque.
You think?
Oh, I haven't seen that particular piece.
Dave has.
He came to check it out before. He was like, I needed to approve. He came in to approve.
Absolutely, so I'm going to buy some for my wife.
Yes. I was going to ask, with 50 Shades of Grey being so popular, has selling burlesque lingerie made it a lot easier for you?
I think it's always interesting when women are kind of becoming inspired and indulging in glamour and eroticism. So I'm excited it's becoming more acceptable, because when I first started creating burlesque shows and making fetish photos and that sort of thing in the early 90s, it was very different than it is now. And over the course of time, it's becoming like an inspiring thing. In my shows, there's 80% women there. So it's, you know, it's a much different thing than it was even in the 40s, where it was predominantly geared toward men.
So your lingerie is now in stores.
It's in Meijer now,
One thing I haven't seen in stores is the giant martini glass. At least not yet. And I know you perform in this thing. I look at it, it's just unbelievable that the things that you can do in that space. Have there been any mishaps that we should know about?
Well, I don't know. Have you ever put, like, have you ever had, like, a wet table that's kind of, like, glossy when it's kind of wet?
No, I've never
seen, like, how, like, a glass will move on a, like, wet, by itself?
Yeah.
That happened to me once. I was on one of those, like, lit-up, like, disco floor stages, and it was wet, and the glass just started moving around with me in it, just like it does with a wine glass.
Did you fall out?
I've never fallen.
You've never fallen?
And I've had some cocktails before I get in that thing. You can't, like, you can't bathe in a martini glass and not have cocktails first. So, you know, I've been lucky.
You must be incredibly fit. Any tips, for me, for a fitness regime?
Oh,
what do you do?
I just say keep it interesting.
Do you want to do that?
Keep it interesting. You know? I just started fencing. I ride horses. I do Pilates. I take ballet. I just try to keep things interesting.
Could you fence with Steve, do you think? Could you possibly...
Well, that'd be good.
Fencing's
Bit of core
great.
fitness,
It's really
where would you hit him? Where would you hit him? You think you're going to go for Steve?
Shut up.
I'd pluck his glasses off with the foil. Ding, gone.
Well, Dita's lingerie collection.
Oh, you've never made him blush so much.
Dita's lingerie collection is available at Meijer, and details are on our website. Can you please thank the gorgeous Dita Von Teese?